Hey everybody, it's Ian the Off-Kilter Crafter. I hope you're having a great day today. I started off making this card. This card is for a very dear friend of mine, and I felt like she needed a little bit of cheering up, and so I decided to mix two of my stamp sets today. They're both from close to my heart, and they are really fun stamp sets. One of them is this leaves. It is a leaf stamp set that has all sorts of great leaves that I figured would be perfect for an autumn leaf kind of bouquet on the front. So I'd used that one, and then I used a different stamp set, and I'll link both of those down in the description below. Check both of those out. They are great stamp sets. The other one is actually a gem stamp set, and I'm using my clear embossing powder to clear emboss over these. I didn't do this quite right. I realized when I started to watercolor on these that I should not have used my Memento Tuxedo Black ink, and I should have used some Ranger archival ink instead, because that causes the water causes the ink to start moving around whenever you use the Tuxedo Black ink. It's good for if you're going to do Copic, but not so good if you're doing watercolor like this card was. So I'm just going around and trying to place all these leaves in different places. I'll use some clear embossing powder on top of them. Like I said, didn't quite work out the way I wanted it to. I think the lines are just a little too thin for this embossing powder. But hey, I gave it a shot. It didn't quite work. I learned my lesson, and hopefully you will too. So I'm going to go ahead and apply one more of these, this very thin stamped leaf, and I kind of fudged it a little bit. I moved the stamp a little bit whenever I put it down, and so it ended up not giving me a clean and crisp image. It instead gave a very blurry one towards the little tip of it. So now I'm going to go in and just add a few more little bits and pieces of these leaves, add some more embossing powder, and then put it back into the jar, because like I said, this jar of embossing powder is going to last me until the end of time. I think it'll be here after a nuclear holocaust, to tell you the truth, but I'm very glad I do have enough of that powder. So I'm going to continue working on this card, and I'm going to go ahead and say in advance that I had a very unfortunate thing happen. My camera died. Actually, I ran out of space because I used my iPhone to record my videos, and I didn't know that it died. So I'm getting the sentiment on here onto the front. It looks great. I'm going to add some more embossing powder, and then that's when my camera dies. Boom, it's gone. I didn't notice that it died either, which made it even more painful when I went to go look at the video and realized that all of the hard work that I had just done is represented in the card, but nobody can see what I did, other than just basic watercoloring. Here are the colors that I used for the different leaves. I used all these great Distress ink colors, and they worked out perfectly while creating this kind of autumn fall leaf look. I think it looks great. And I used some unexpected colors like that Abandoned Coral color that just came out this year. Most people wouldn't think to use that in a fall leaf color, but I think it worked out very, very great for it. And here's the final product that I made. Like I said, I've kind of fudged those little long skinny leaves, but overall I really like how this card looks. I do apologize that I'm not able to show you what I did to kind of watercolor, but it's just basic watercolor technique that all of the other YouTube channels kind of teach. Alright, I wanted to let everybody know that you need to set up your DVRs right now. Set up your DVR to watch America's Funniest Videos, AFV, on your, I'm guessing it's ABC station, your local ABC station, because that's where it broadcasts here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Make sure to check it out, because yours truly will be on the show this coming Sunday night. Make sure to check your local listings for the exact time. It's Central Time. It comes on at 6 o'clock. So if you're here in the Central Time, ABC at 6 o'clock. But I will be on there. I helped to celebrate Melody's birthday, and a balloon went a little haywire. And yeah, most of you have probably seen that video, but it's really amazing that I get to be on AFV, and I will put a link to that video because I believe they're probably going to put it up on either their Facebook or their YouTube channel. So when that happens, I'll make sure to give you a link. So check this video back on Monday or Tuesday, and I'll update the link for everyone, because I'm hoping they'll put it up on Monday morning so I can post that. So, like I said, make sure to check your DVRs, set them up. Sunday, it's here in Texas, DFW area. It's 6 p.m. on ABC, but check your local listings to know exactly when it comes on. All right, guys, that's going to do it for today's video. Sorry it was so short. I hope to do another video next week that will be a little bit longer. Have a great weekend, everybody, and remember, guys, keep it off kilter. Bye!